Good morning, my dear students. After a long gap, we are meeting in this online classes. Now, today, November month is going on. This 5 months gap, all of you are fed up with at home. So, let us start our academic side activities. Now, instead of mathematics teaching, today I would like to take another part of your curriculum, science. In this chapter, I have to start with first chapter, nutrition in plants. On this earth, there are two types of organisms, namely living organisms, non-living organisms. Under living organisms, there are two types, plants and animals. Plants and animals comes under living organisms. Both are living. They need all the components like to breathe air, to drink water and food. Another part of the organisms, non-living organisms, which they don't need anything. Example, table. In your house, any non-living things you can, they see the things like plastic materials, door, window, stone, all in etc. All these comes under non-living organisms. Now let us today study about living organism in that plants. Now first chapter in this one, nutrition in plants. In that nutrition in plants, as I said, living organisms, they need for their survival all these things, to breathe air, to drink water, to feed food. Now nutrition, first point I want to explain you. Nutrition is the process of utilization of food by some living organisms is known as nutrition. The process of utilization of food by some living organisms is called as nutrition. Now, in this, what is food? Food is the substance which gives us energy. What is food? Food is the substance which gives us energy. Energy. What is energy? Again, I am asking. Energy is the capacity to do work. Children, you are coming to school. In this school, we are in the class. We are giving more and more activities for you. Reading, writing, on the ground, in the playground, playing, at home, some other work we are doing. For all these activities, you are in need of energy. How you get energy? By eating the food. So, you have to eat properly the food. All the whatever your mother is giving for you, you have to eat properly, not without leaving anything. So here nutrition, this one I have explained. Next we come to the point, nutrients and their importance. Nutrients, food consists of components like carbohydrates, vitamins, proteins, minerals. All these food consists of it. And what is the importance of these nutrients? The nutrients help us to grow, to get energy, and to fight against diseases, and to reproduction and germinate. In the case of plant, germinate. In the case of animals, reproduction. In this, they help us. Next, come to the point. Next, about the plants only. Now, soil is the major nutrient for the plants. Again, soil need the plants need another components, major ingredients or nutrients, nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Now children, till now I explained, I have come across mode of nutrition. There are two modes of nutrition. One is autotrophic nutrition, another one is heterotrophic nutrition. What do you mean by autotrophic nutrition? Auto means self, trophic means preparation. In this autotrophic heterotrophic nutrition, the living some organisms they prepare food by themselves. For example, plants they prepare green plants they prepare food themselves. That process we call as autotrophic nutrition. The plants, the organisms which prepare in this mode, we call them as autotrophs. Example, the green plants, they comes under autotrophs. Heterotrophic nutrition. Now, some like human beings, most of the animals, they depends upon other plants or other animals. Now we call them as heterotrophic nutrition. The organisms, example human beings, or most of the animals, they depends upon the for the survival, for the food. Other are like plants, we depend upon plants. We call them as heterotrophic nutrition. Now the mode of nutrition in which organisms they comes under, we call them as heterotrophs. Next, just now we studied about the plants, they prepare food themselves by using some sources. Now, what we call in the plants, we know some parts like the roots, stem, branches, leaves. Because we have seen already plants, trees. Now all these parts. Now just in which part of the plant they prepare food. Now we will say leaves are the food factories of plants. Now how plants will prepare food? We call the process we call it as photosynthesis. What do you call? Photosynthesis. Photo means light. That light is nothing but sunlight. Synthesis means preparation. Plants prepare food by using sunlight. Now just now I explained leaves are the food factories of plants. Leaves consists of tiny pores like structure. That pores we call them as stomata, surrounded by God cells. Then these pores they absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. That leaves consists of droplets which are nothing but water. Then by using that leaves they have a pigment, color that is chlorophyll pigment. These in the presence of sunlight they prepare food. Now carbon dioxide which we get from atmosphere, plants they prepare, they use plants, they use carbon dioxide from atmosphere and water will present in the leaves, sunlight is present, then they produce carbohydrate which is we call it as starch, and at the same time in this process they release oxygen to the atmosphere. Now because of this process we have to grow more and more plants because they absorb more and more carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. That time carbon dioxide when it is decreased in the atmosphere, that time temperature of the globe will be reduced. Now because of that we have to grow more and more plants. At the same time in this process plants when they prepare food in the process of photosynthesis they release oxygen to the atmosphere. Now we need oxygen for our survival. Now we breathe oxygen, we breathe out carbon dioxide. Now plenty of carbon dioxide, many industries, vehicles, they release carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. That what it is, its percentage increasing in the atmosphere, it affects the globe. Greenhouse effect we call. As the carbon dioxide will be more in the atmosphere, it will be that the temperature of the globe will be gradually increasing. In order to avoid it, now we have to grow more and more plants. Now by this I conclude. Again I recall. Now today we studied about nutrition and important nutrients and their importance. Then soil, which is the major component of the plants, and nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. These are also nutrients which are required for the plants. Then mode of nutrition. There are two types: Autotrophic nutrition, and second one heterotrophic nutrition. Then next, plants, how they prepare food? By the process of photosynthesis. Now children, next we study about next part of the lesson. Thank you.